I want to read you my favorite poem and then talk a little bit about it, because that's the kind of favorite poem it is. It needs to be talked about. It's by Jack Gilbert. There was a great tenderness to the sadness when I would go there. She knew how much I loved my wife and that we had no future. We were like casualties, helping each other as we waited for the end. Now, I wonder if we understood how happy those Danish afternoons were. Most of the time, we did not talk. Often, I took care of the baby while she did housework. Changing him and making him laugh, I would say, "Pittsburgh," softly each time before throwing him up. Whisper, "Pittsburgh," with my mouth against the tiny ear and throw him higher. Pittsburgh and happiness high up, the only way to leave even the smallest trace, so that all his life her son would feel gladness unaccountably when anyone spoke of the ruined city of steel in America, each time almost remembering something maybe important that got lost. Okay, so now, what would that be for you that, something when you were young that made an impression and maybe important that got lost? What made me think of it this morning was a guy posted a picture on the internet of two little kids sitting on the lap of this hideous Easter bunny. A man dressed up as an Easter bunny sitting like Santa Claus, and these little kids are just screaming, scared to death. And I'm thinking, oh boy, in 30 years, what's going to happen to those kids and that memory of something maybe important that got lost that they can't remember? Now, so as I try to probe my own fogginess of something maybe important that got lost, best thing I can come up with is why in the hell am I attracted to the particular physical type that I'm attracted to? Let's see. Oh, in the show Sex and the City, the brunette, she is by far the most attractive of those four women, the brunette. Now, why is that? I've always been attracted to librarian types. I'm much more attracted to brunettes than blondes. And I watched, what was it? The Music Man and Madame Librarian. I thought Madame Librarian was hot as a, 12-year-old, 13-year-old? A baby goose will imprint a parental instinct upon a human being if there's no mother goose around. Well, what got imprinted on me as my sexual identity was getting formed was Madame Librarian and the nurse in South Pacific. That competent, full of energy nurse, powerful woman, that's what was attractive to me. Gotta wash that man right out of my hair. So what is it at a young age that imprints upon you? When I was 7 years old, my mother gave me permission to walk from this was in the Andes Mountains of Peru, to walk from the American camp, which was probably at about, 7,000 feet, I'm going to guess, maybe 9,000 feet, to hike up the hill, maybe another 1,500 feet elevation to the camp headquarters, hospital, administrative offices, etc. And then from there I caught the bus back down the hill to the camp. And on the road, on the hike up the hill, I encountered a little herd of wild burros. Now, I've discovered you don't. It's not burros. Yeah, talk to Spanish-speaking birds. They don't know who the hell what the hell you're saying. It's burros. Anyway, as a little boy, I was frightened of that herd of little burros.